Hey guys, thank you guys for watching, and I know that I've been gone for a very long time. The last video I made on this series was the Lacunosa, and so it's been about a month since I made another follow-up video on this series of Hoyas. So I'm gonna continue those. I have three kinds of Hoyas here on my table, and I'm gonna talk briefly on each of them and how I take care of each of them. I'm also gonna show you guys a little bit of differences between Hoya publicalyx. As you guys know, Hoya publicalyx is a very popular Hoya and easy to get around, easy to purchase, easy to find, but there's different kinds of selections for the Hoya publicalyx. There's different subspecies. I have three kinds of Hoya publicalyx, and I have no idea what kind of Hoya publicalyx I have myself. I know that one of them is a specific one because I could tell, but the other two, I'm a little bit biased onto what kind of Hoya publicalyx it is. Excuse me also if I look a little bit sick. That's because I am sick. I feel like I'm gonna catch a cold because I've been sneezing a lot and I've been drinking a lot of tea, and I believe that's kind of helping me not to get completely sick, but I'm powering it through. But let's just go started. The first Hoya that I'm gonna talk to you guys here is the Hoya publicalyx, the first one that I ever purchased, and I have no idea what it is, like I already said. So this is the Hoya publicalyx that I have right here. This is I purchased this as regular Hoya publicalyx, nothing special, just Hoya publicalyx was on the name tag. But you can see this Hoya, I've had it for about a year now, and something that I need to tell you guys from the get-go is that Hoya publicalyx is the one that produces a lot of trellises all over the place. This Hoya just loves to produce long vines like all over. So what I did with this Hoya is I pretty much twirled it, all of the vines all around it, and that's pretty much what I've been doing with this Hoya, because it doesn't produce a lot of leaves, but it just produces a lot of trellises all over. So like I said, I just pretty much gather all of its trellises, like this one right here, and I just wrap it all around it, and that's how I've been keeping this plant happy, because it keeps growing longer and longer. A little bit I need to show you guys about the leaves is that they're not as long. They're kind of tiny leaves compared to the other Hoyas that I'm gonna share with you guys. The leaves are not as long. They're kind of little. See, they're not too long. They're very little, and they don't have any speckles in them. It's just a regular green leaf. Some of them have a little bit of speckles, but not really something crazy to go like, oh my god, that's a Hoya splash. It's not. It's just a Hoya publicalyx, like nothing, you know, nothing fancy. I only water my plants, or specifically this Hoya publicalyx, like about once every month, or even once every 2 weeks. Not really often at all. Like right now, lifting up the pot, it feels very light and doesn't really feel heavy or anything, so that's good. Also, this Hoya publicalyx in general, they don't have a lot of roots. That's because they're epiphytes, so they grow on tree trunks or like tree branches, so they don't really grow on the dirt, on the soil. They just grow like air plants per se. So they don't really produce a lot of roots, so there's no need for you to put your Hoyas, any type of Hoyas except for the multiflora, but we'll get to that in another video. You don't need to put your Hoyas in general in a huge pot because they don't require a lot of pot space, you know. The more tightly compact you keep your Hoyas, the more they're gonna grow, and the more they're gonna produce peduncles, according to what I've read in my research. So this is my regular Hoya. I believe this Hoya that I have here is a regular Hoya publicalyx, nothing special, and the flower will let me know if it's a Hoya bright one, a Hoya Hawaiian purple, or God knows what. But it's just a regular Hoya publicalyx and nothing special, and I think it would just produce like a regular Hoya carnosa off pink flower. The next one that I have was the second one that I purchased ever, and it's this one right here. As opposed to the previous one, you can tell the leaves are huge. The leaves are very tall, like not tall, but the leaves are very long. And I'm gonna show you guys this leaf right here. Hopefully you guys can tell this leaf. Let me make it a little brighter. I'll show you guys this leaf right here. This leaf right here, oh my god, look at how splashed it is. Like, it looks like it was done on purpose. Compared to the rest of the leaves, they are a little bit speckled, but not as much. And also, some of the new growth that it produces right here is a little bit orangey. That's how they normally come. They come a little bit orangey. This one right here too, it's a little bit orangey, as you can tell. So I'm not sure what kind of Hoya this is. I have an inclination that it's gonna be a Hoya Royal Hawaiian Purple, but I'm not sure. care for this plant as a, like I said with my previous Hoya publicalyx. This one I treat it the same exact way. I don't water it as often. I water it whenever I remember, to be honest. But it also produces a lot of trellises like a Hoya publicalyx should. This one produces a lot of little trellises all over. So comparing this one to the previous one, the leaves on this one, like I said, are huge. They're very, very long. See? They're long, and all of them are. Even the new ones that are coming out, they're coming out a little bit longer, so that's kind of cool. The leaves on this one are also very more glossier compared to the rest. They're a lot glossier, so I really like that. Yeah, that's my Hoya number 2. And the last Hoya that I have here, this is the one that I purchased like about 2 weeks ago, I believe, or about a week ago, I forgot. But it is a Hoya Splash. This one is a complete Hoya Splash, as you guys can tell right here. See, this is a Hoya Splash. All of the leaves are, there's not one single one that is not, even the little baby one right here. It has its own little speckles. You guys can see it. This little baby one has little speckles. Also the leaf, the pot on this thing, I could lift it up with my pinky. And it's very light. It doesn't really have, it feels very dry, but it's not. Hoyas, like I said, in general, they like to be on the dry side as opposed to being on the wet side. So I do prefer my Hoyas to be a little bit dry as opposed to having them a little bit soaked and maybe risking them dying. So yeah. For fertilization on this Hoya publicalyx, I don't fertilize my Hoyas often. I only fertilize them like once a month. Pretty much when I water them, that's when I fertilize them. And if I don't water them, I just mix them with the orchid mitts that I've shown in a previous video. I use the Miracle Grow orchid mitts, I believe. That's the one in a pink bottle with a spray. So I spray the leaves, and that's pretty much what I do. I also dust off any excess, pretty much dirt from the Hoyas. I dust it off with a paper, with my fingers, whenever I remember. I'll do one right here, a little. So this one is a little bit, so let me go ahead and dust it a little bit, see? That's pretty, oh, it's very dirty because I have it outside. But yeah, so I just tend to do that. And that's pretty much all I do. I don't really do any special thing with them. I think for me, I think that Hoya publicalyx is more like a pothos, like just a vining ivy that I have in my house. They're easy to grow. I feel like if you're gonna get into Hoyas, this is the Hoya that you should get because it's very easy to take care of and it's very rewarding because it doesn't die quick. It doesn't die easily. It's very hard. It's very hardy, and it's very rewarding because it grows and grows and grows and never stops growing. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for waiting for a very long time for me to make another video on Hoyas. I truly appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel and giving me a lot of likes on my videos. So if you guys have any other questions, if you guys want me to make another Hoya video, let me know and I'll make another Hoya video for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.